Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you're new here, I am a first grade teacher. Today's the first day of school. We're starting it off strong with a car vlog. I woke up this morning so early, but I did not want to go to school and just sit there because for once, I think in my entire career, I have everything done. I don't have anything to do when I get to school besides pour some jitter juice. That's the only thing that I have to do. We are going into year 7 of teaching. This is my 4th year at this school, so I'm feeling very good. There's a lot of good vibes, good energy happening today. Currently, my roster is sitting at 25 students. This is like first day of school, we're at 25 students, which means it should be a while, if not ever, that I get a new student, which is honestly the way I prefer it. Let me know how you feel down in the comments. I would rather start high and then not have to get a bunch of new students throughout the year. I mean, obviously, we're gonna love any kid that walks through that door. However, it's just easier. Every first day looks pretty similar in terms of activities that I do. So if you watched last year's vlog, this one is gonna look very similar. Overall, I'm just really excited. Last year, if you were following along with the channel, I did film a whole plan with me for the very first week of school where I go over all of the activities that I do on the first week. That video is still 100% relevant. So if you're curious what I'm doing for the whole first week without having to watch like an entire vlog and you just want to know, go watch that video. The other nice thing about going into year 4 at the same school is there really isn't much I have to change in terms of like what I'm prepping and preparing in my PowerPoint slides. So I save all of my PowerPoint slides every week for every year, and for the following year I just go back to like week 1 from last year, and those are pretty much good to go. There wasn't anything that I really had to change. I spent my last day without kids, the last Sunday before school, in bed all day, and it was wonderful. I did a little movie marathon. I watched Top Gun Maverick. I watched Anyone But You. I watched The Hating Game. I watched just so many movies. I went to St. Honore, got a donut. So I was living my best life yesterday. And this morning, instead of getting coffee, I made my own, which, an accomplishment. This is toffee nut and white mocha. Where's the 25, 26 attendance? Are we doing a spreadsheet? If it works out, if it doesn't. Woo! Morning message, first morning message. We're good to go. Line up on the wall, guys. Go all the way on the wall. Loop around, keep it going, loop around. Say little shelf. And your backpack's gonna go on the hook. On the what?
I watched that.
I know.
I hate it.
Backpack on the hooks.
I hate it.
I'll make sure everybody has a spot in a second, okay? Morning. Happy Monday. Nailed it. All right, we're going to practice coming up and just highlighting our name. Raise your hand if you know somebody in this classroom. Now we're going to do an invisible hand, which means don't really hold your hand up. I'm going to show you how I raise my invisible hand. Ready? Do you see it?
No.
Exactly. It's an invisible hand. You cannot even see it. Now I want you to raise an invisible hand if there's somebody in here you don't know. An invisible hand. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now raise your hand invisibly if you would like to play and get to know some of your friends a little better. Invisible hands. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You guys are going to get to work in partners, okay? So that means only 2. And we are going to play with our STEM bag. We're gonna play for 10 minutes. There may be one group of 3, but I'll figure that out, okay? 2 bells. How many? 2 bells means we need to turn our voices down. This is a good time to get their first day picture. So I call them up one by one. Our friends, we never shh them. But if a friend next to you is talking when they're not supposed to be, all I want you to do is just give them the quiet symbol. When I say my turn, you say your turn. Okay, ready? My turn.
Your turn.
When it's my turn, your voices are? Good. I need you to look, listen, and learn. If you're learning, you are participating. I need you to sit on your bottom. Okay, let's try that again. My turn.
Your turn.
When it's my turn, your voices are? Good job. I need you to. Good. If you're learning, you are? I need you to sit on your. Nice job, first grade. Doing really good. Oh.
Good morning, Trailblazers. Welcome to the fabulous 25-26 school year.
You ready for our first very exciting book in first grade?
Yes.
Oh, the first one is so special. If you watched the video last night, that was technically the first one, though. Technically, that was the first one. So you know what we should do? You and me, we should keep track of how many books we read throughout the whole year and see what number we get to. And I have a spot for that right over here. When Miss Call reads, sometimes I'll be sitting down, but a lot of times I like to stand up and move around. So if I'm moving around and I go behind you, where should your eyes be? Yeah, right? Where you're like, oh my gosh, Miss Call, I can't see the pictures. Do I want you to interrupt and shout out, I can't see? No, you can do eyeballs like this. Point to your eyeballs with 2 fingers. If you have a hard time seeing, if you do this, I'll be like, oh, okay, they need to see. First day, jitters. What is jitters? Oh, good question. Readers ask questions. Jitters are kind of like, yeah, who said nervous? She said nervous. Can you explain what you mean?
Scared to go.
Exactly. So if you have first day jitters, you might be nervous for the what? First day. Time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, and pulled the covers up over her head. I want to start over again. I hate my new school. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. And what is Dad thinking right now? He's like, so this is what he's saying. He's saying, think about this. But on this page, there's something what?
Blowing bubble gum.
There's bubble gum, there's people throwing planes. What else is there? This is the calm, and this is what? Crazy. It's chaos.
Yeah.
This is what is happening in her head. Oh my gosh, I can't do that, no way. No, thank you, that's not for me. Don't worry. Everyone is nervous on their first day, she said over her shoulder. Sarah's rushing to keep up. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell.
What? She's a teacher.
She was the teacher. Do you think our author made you think she was a kid on purpose?
Yeah.
They did, but the whole time it was actually a grown-up. Show me a thumbs up. Do you think adults get nervous? Do you think kids get nervous?
Yeah.
Are kids people?
Yeah.
Are adults people? Inside of our bodies. Inside our bodies. Do kids and adults have the same things? We're all made the same way. Kids and adults get jitters before the first day of school. Maybe some of your parents this morning, they were like, my baby's going to first grade. Maybe some of them cried a little bit. They got a little jittery for you guys.
My mom asked.
So good sometimes to just feel excited. So no matter what you're feeling today, whether you're super excited or you're excited and a little nervous or you're a lot of nervous and a little excited, no matter what it is, we're going to get all of those jitters out together. Sound good? You guys had secret stories in kindergarten, right? Perfect. Did you know there's a song that goes with it? There is. And Katie, my friend, she's so nice. Katie made the secret stories. And she's actually in the video with Jack Hartman singing the song with you guys. You're paying attention to the song. You're ignoring me. And then when the song's over, we'll have jitter juice together. Sound good?
Are you gonna?
Having fun and feeling proud. This jitter juice is a top secret, special recipe that I will not share with anyone. It is specially formulated to help get rid of jitters. So, all right, ladies first, line up. Perfect, love it, good job.
Don't taste it.
It smells so good, right? Cheers. All right, are you ready to try it?
Yes.
Say goodbye, jitters.
Goodbye, jitters.
All right, let's taste it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It tastes like apple juice.
It's fizzy. Don't check.
Already.
Took your jitters away? I love it.
Like right before I drank it.
Put it in mine so we can stack it. Yep. All the empty ones will stack.
I have that.
You do? Talk about our classroom just a little bit because as you may have noticed, there's not name tags on the tables, right? Double check. Are there name tags?
No.
There's not.
No.
My turn. That is because in our classroom, you do not have a spot where you have to sit every single day when we're working. Anytime we are learning, we're going to be here on the carpet. And you will have a leaf that's all yours called your learning leaf. And it's a spot that you're going to sit every time we come to the carpet. So tomorrow, you get learning leaves. But whenever we're working on something, you're going to get to choose from the table over here, the table back there. Spot you choose to sit in, you need to sit on your... Nailed it, first grade. You nailed it. So if you're in this chair, right, you're still sitting on your bottom. If you're in those stools, you're still sitting on your bottom. And the stools are the ones that I need you to be the absolute safest in, because you know what can happen if you lean back and this and this. And one day they really were not paying attention and it fell. No, he wasn't bleeding. But it can hurt if you fall back and it can be kind of scary. So you got to make sure you're sitting on your bottom. Good. Now this table, are there... Hi, Mr. H. I'm explaining the table situation. I'm explaining the tables. We're just laying down. Everybody say good morning, Mr. H. Good morning, Miss Q.
Hi guys, how are you?
Some say, did you guys have jitters this morning? You didn't have any jitters?
No.
Legally, like you just want to stand, you don't really want to sit down, stand here. Whenever we work at these tables, it's not for a long time. Whenever we're over here working, it's like 10 minutes maybe. And I have a lot of friends who sometimes they like to sit, but sometimes they don't feel like sitting and they just want to stand. So this is an option. If you want to stand, you can stand here. That table in the back, the round one, you can also stand. It's a good height. It's tall enough to where if you wanted to stand there too, you could. Easy peasy. How many chairs are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. 6 kids only at every table. No chairs here, but how many kids? 6. This one is also a little different. There's something under here called a wobble cushion. I had 6 wobble cushions, but last year one of my friends broke them. So I only have 1 wobble cushion. So to keep it fair, I'm just going to put it away until I get some more, okay? We should have some more cushions soon. This table is only if you just want to be working on the floor. Friends, hi, Miss Brown. Everybody say good morning.
I'm Mrs. Brown. It's just like a color. Can you guys remember that?
Wait, guys, let's ask Miss Brown that question. Everybody say, Miss Brown, did you have jitters today, Miss Brown? Do you have any jitters?
I had huge jitters. But my jitters weren't just today. My jitters were yesterday. My jitters were Saturday. My jitters were Friday. I'm nervous.
You want jitter juice? Yes.
Oh, we do have a jitter juice left if you'd like one.
Oh!
You guys are going to be really cool big kids. You know why? Because you have the coolest first grade teacher. That's why. Yep. Okay.
Anytime an adult comes into our room, it can be really overwhelming because there's a lot of you and there's only one of them. So a respectful thing to do if you have something exciting to tell them is to show them that you have something to say, right? If you're blurting out, it's going to be hard for them to know who said what and keep track of it, right? So next time an adult comes into our room, we'll practice that. Sound good? For people who are like, you know what, Miss Call? Today, I don't want to be distracted by anybody. I just kind of want to be in my own space and work by myself today. I just want to sit here. So this table is reserved, and whoever gets here, it's a 1-person table, okay? Now, if you're somebody who likes working by yourself a lot, that's totally okay. We're going to have times where you work by yourself, and we're going to have times where you work with a friend. But this table is for people who are like, I don't really want to be distracted right now, or I have something really, really important to do and I want to focus, or I just want to be by myself right now. My turn.
Your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Yeah, first grade. I thought I would trick you there, but I didn't. We're going to start something next that's called, well, it's kind of magical. Rhyme magic. Oh, it's really, really cool, actually. It starts with just 5 special letters. Do you know what those 5 special letters are?
A, B, C.
Not ABC. Good guess.
Y.
A-E-I-O-U. Why would she say those 5 letters? Out of all the letters, why would she say A-E-I-O-U?
Vowels. Because they make 2 sounds.
Yes, first grade. Kiss your brains. I got to tell your kindergarten teachers thank you. They are vowels, and they make how many sounds? 2 sounds. So we're going to practice them. And the reason we're practicing them is not because I think you don't know them. It's just because we've got to be fast. So when I point to the letter, let's just practice saying the name. Make sure we're all on the same page. Tracking. Name. 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 Friend, you were saying you when I was here. And that can be kind of confusing. So can you say the letter when I point to it? And then that way we can get faster? Try again. Letter. I want you to do the sound only. Repeat after me. Ah, ah.
Apple.
Eh, eh. Eh, ah, ah. Now I'm going to talk to you about something kind of special about these vowels because do you know the secret about vowels? You don't know? Okay, listen close. When you are doing the sounds, I love how you just leaned in a little bit. That's perfect. When you're doing the sounds of the vowels, your mouth doesn't have to close. The shape of your mouth determines what sound comes out. Nope, just listen. Just listen. Let's practice doing a little slide. My turn. It's very important. When you are sounding out a word, you pay really close attention because these vowels are very similar. Next week, we're going to do something that's a little bit trickier. Let's practice one more time. Letter A, sound A. Letter E, sound E. Letter I, sound I. Letter O, sound A. Letter sound. After we read this book, we're going to do a craft at my table, and we're going to get to practice some of our play centers that we get to use only sometimes. Butterflies. On the first day of school, I am learning to raise my hand. Listen when someone is speaking. If you have something to say, you should what? Raise your hand. Butterflies. Do you think we're going to make these together?
Yes.
We are. Butterflies. It's like a finger puppet.
That's so easy to make.
It's very easy.
Yeah. It's like a finger ring.
A month before school, Rosie picked out her very first backpack, and she loved it with all her heart. Rosie practiced raising her hand, writing her letters, and saying her teacher's name.
Flies like they're getting.
How does she get them out?
She's letting her mouth let open
So every time that Rosie talks, a butterfly comes out. She feels a little bit less nervous every time that she talks. I'm thinking in my brain, oh my goodness, I hope Rosie's about to be a really good friend. Isabella had butterflies too.
That girl didn't want to go to school either.
Are you guys thinking, did you notice that?
Was that the thing?
Those 2 books are, that's kind of like the same. Who remembers how to show me? Thank you, have a seat. How do you show me same? What does it look like? Like this. 2 fingers together, same. It's kind of the same. See that? But we connect them. Boop. That's a connection. I know you love them. Lunch friend, you tell me if this is being a lunch friend or a lunch monster. Leaving trash on the floor.
No.
Monster. We do not want to do that. Throwing your food. Monster. We don't want to do that. Using an inside voice. Lunch friend. Using table manners. Raising my hand for help.
Lunch friend.
Lunch friend. This one is important. Like, are you having Chinese food? I was like, yeah. How'd you know? How'd you know?
You can smell it, huh?
Who's working really hard during Heggerty, who is participating, is going to be our Heggerty hero for the day. And when you are our Heggerty hero for the day, you get to go home, show your parents, whoever the Heggerty hero is, while we're working on our writing. Hedgie gets to sit right by their paper. I'm going to say 2 words. You're going to repeat the words and give me a thumbs up if they rhyme, thumbs down if they don't rhyme. My turn. When I point to me, it's my turn. When I point to you, it's they rhyme. Thumbs up. Good. So you just need to signal to me like this, by your heart. Not like this, but by your heart. We don't want to say, yes, they rhyme. We just want to do this or this. So I can see, okay, they know, they know, they know. Run, fun.
Run, fun.
In, lap.
In, lap.
Do they rhyme or not rhyme? In, lap. They don't rhyme. You need to show me the thumbs up or thumbs down. Next one. I'm going to say a word. You're going to repeat it. And then you're going to tell me just the beginning sound. It sounds like this. Summer, summer. Do you hear summer?
Yep.
The first sound in summer is
S.
not S. That's the letter. The sound. Good. So you just say this. You say summer. Practice. Summer. Good. Try another one. Baker. Baker. Good. So you're saying the word and the sound. Nice job. Remember, no water bottles on the carpet, right? Nailed it.
Kick, stand. Kick, stand on my bike.
Egg. Plant.
Egg, plant. Egg, snowman. Snowman.
D, k. The last sound is that k sound, right? So you're gonna repeat that last sound. Let's try it. Duck, duck, k. Good. So all we're doing is the k sound at the end. This one takes a little more practice. Huge. J. Nailed it. Hen, hen. Good. That last sound. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Froze. Good. So some of you are saying the whole word. You're saying neat. You say neat. And then just the last sound. Less. Less. There we go. Okay, so if I say sidewalk, you say sidewalk. Sidewalk. Eyebrow. Lifeguard. Lifeguard. Add board to the end and the new word is cardboard. Yeah, got it? Add fish to the end and the new word is? Add mower to the end and the new word is? Good, and it's super, super important that when we're doing this, we kind of sound like one group together. We don't want one person to shout out something before everybody else because that person can sometimes be wrong, right? And it's kind of confusing. We want to make sure we're together as a group. Now, you've practiced adding a part to a word. We're going to practice taking away a part to a word, which can sometimes be a little bit tricky. Without the time, it's just... Yeah, okay, first grade. Without the book, it's just...
No.
Good. We're gonna change a part of the word. So I have the word sunset. We're gonna change set to rise. And my new word is sunrise. Ooh, yes, kindergarten. Oh, I'm sorry, first grade. Change light to shine. And the new word is sunshine. Good, say sunshine. Change shine to flower. And the new word is sunflower. Our Heggerty hero on the first day of school is my friend. You guys learned a lot about math. So in the beginning of the first grade, I am going to remind you, some of it might feel hard, some of it might feel easy. No matter what you know right now, I'm going to make sure you learn a whole bunch in first grade. 2, 1. 7. Good, because 5 and 2 make 7. Everybody else. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to read you the clues, and I'm going to give you some private think time to think about what my number could be. Then you're going to talk about it with a partner, and you guys are going to see if you can get the mystery number. Then we're going to come back together and talk about some possible answers. Sound good? Okay, we're gonna practice something first. I say, I need your eyes. I need your eyes. I'm gonna say, talk about it. And you're gonna say, I got you. Let's practice just sitting down. Ready? Talk about it.
I got you.
Good, one more time. Talk about it.
I got you.
That sounds good. What if I turn my back? Talk about it.
Got you.
What if I'm over here? Talk about it.
Got you.
I got you. Perfect. Now, when I say that, something kind of crazy happens. When I say, talk about it, and you say, I got you, you're going to stand up. Let's practice that. Talk about it. I got you. And then stand. You got to be faster, though. You got to be faster. Okay, ready? Down. Let's try it again. Everybody stand crisscross, because no cheating. No going before that green light. Talk about it.
Got you.
Oh, that was so fast. Let's see if we can get a faster one. I don't know if we can be much faster than that, but we'll try. No cheating. Wait for the green light. Talk about it. Good. So you don't have to say I got you so fast, but you do have to stand so fast. That was awesome. Push your brace. And have a seat. Now, we practiced before just sitting down, turning, and talking to our partners, yes? Now, when you say, I got you, you stand up, and this time you're doing the same thing. Show me same. You're doing the same thing. You're turning to whoever is right beside you, and then you can get started on solving the problem. This time, we're going to practice. I got you, stand, and turn. Can you handle it, first grade?
Yeah.
I believe you can. Talk about it. I got you. Stand, turn. Oh, Battaglia, you gotta stand and turn. Okay, that was really good. Does everybody have someone they're looking at, or maybe somebody they're looking at? Beautiful. Okay. So these boys right here are a great example. They're kind of close together, but not too close, and they're looking into each other's eyes. Bentley, what color are Jackson's eyes?
Green.
They're kind of like a hazily color, huh?
They're like a bluish.
Yeah, bluish, grayish, greenish color. They're kind of like my eyes. Let's practice again, shall we? Have a seat. It's our last time before we actually do it. Last practice. Talk about it.
I got you.
Stand. Turn. Nailed it. High five your neighbors. High five them.
I don't have my yeah. No.
All right, on your leaf in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is how I'm going to call your attention back. So when you hear me counting down, you're going to sit down on your leaf. We are ready for our first mystery number. Now remember, don't go before the green light. Don't cheat. If you think you have an idea, you're going to wait and tell your partner. What, baby? You can be partners with Kyrie and Owen, or you can be partners with Riley, whoever's closest to you. My turn?
My shoes on top. My shoes on top.
It's okay. Mystery number, I'm thinking of a number that is bigger than 1, smaller than 10, more than 3, and less than 9. Can my number be 1? No. Okay, think carefully. Ready? My number is bigger than 1, smaller than 10, more than 3, less than 9. Private think time. What could my number be? Private think time. Don't say it. There's a number line down here to help you if you need. Okay, ready? Talk about it.
I got you.
Stand, turn, and talk. What do you think it could be? It's smaller than 10, and it's less than 9. On your leaves in 5, 4, 1. Okay, if there's somebody who would like to share a possible answer, I want you to put your thumb up by your head. And I'm going to write down all of these possible answers. And if you disagree, that is okay. I'm just going to write down what we think so far. So the first person I would like to give me a possible answer, let's hear from Elizabeth. What do you think?
4.
4. Okay, she thinks 4. So possible answer, we're just going to put it over here. 4. Another possible answer, what do you think, Chloe?
7.
7, okay. Anybody thinking something else? Abigail?
8.
8, okay. We think 4, could be 7, could be 8. Julian, what do you think?
3.
Could be 3. What could my number be, Bentley?
12.
12. All right, I want to get another guess up here. What could my number be, Giselle?
I think 5.
5. All right, these are some possible answers. You might have another one. Now let's see if we can work through and think. Hands down.
12.
Miss Cole knows my number is bigger than
1.
1. Tracking. Here's 1. We know my number is bigger than 1. Can my number be 1?
No.
No. We know my number is smaller than 10. Okay.
Yes.
So can my number be 10?
No.
No. My number could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's read the rest of the clues. It's okay if they're different. My number is more than 3. So can my number be 2?
No.
No. Can my number be 3?
No.
No, it's more than 3. It's bigger. All right. My number is less than 9.
Yes.
So could my number be 4?
Yes.
Could my number be 5?
Yes.
Could it be 6?
Yes.
7?
Yes.
8?
Yes.
9?
No.
No, it can't be 9 because it's less than 9. So if you and your partner thought it could be 4, were you correct?
Yeah.
Yes. If you thought it was 5, were you correct? Yes. If you thought it was 6, were you correct?
Yeah.
Yes, and if you thought it was 7 or 8, you are also correct. My number could have been any of those numbers. Raise your hand if you thought of more than one number it could be. You guys did? Perfect. That's great. Let's try another one. Go ahead, baby. So when you go, remember, wait.
And I don't.
Nope. This means no boy is out. If I say yes, you can go, you have to put it up here. This means wait. So all the other boys have to wait. Okay? So go and come back so fast.
I need to go.
Avery, go and come back so fast. All right, here's our next one. I'm thinking of a number. You gotta wait.
I'll wait.
I'm thinking of a number that is bigger than 5, less than 12, more than 8, and it has 2 digits.
What are the digits? That means they have 2 numbers.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Okay, private think time. Bigger than 5, less than 12, more than 8, 2 digits, which means it can fit. Oops. It can fit like right here. It's got 2 digits. Talk about it. I got you. Up, turn.
Yes, 12. Bigger than 5. No, it says bigger than 5.
On your leaves in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, who wants to talk about the first part of the clue with us? The first part, just this part. Abigail, come on up. Tell me about the first part of this clue. It says bigger than 5. So Abigail, what do we know?
I think we know it's close to 4.
Okay, so let's put a 5 right here. Good. And now draw a line, boop, that way, because it's bigger than 5. Nice job. Have a seat. Bigger than 5. Who wants to do this next part of our clue? Less than 12.
I need to go pee.
Natalia, come on. Okay, go. We're not doing that right now. Have a seat. Have a seat. Go, Mario. Go.
I didn't.
Only one person.
Oh, I didn't.
Who wants to do the next part of our clue? Thanks, Ellie. Giselle. Come on up, baby. Huh? Less than 12. So what do we know? Ooh, not 9. Less than 12. So we want to put a 12 there. Go ahead, put a 12.
I think.
Nope. So our number is somewhere, good job, have a seat. Our number is somewhere between 5 and 12. Who wants to do the next part of the clue? Daxton. In the back, give me a thumbs up.
Oopsie.
That's okay. Hey guys, it is a hot Vegas day. Let me tell you the first little mess up of the day. Well, there's a couple mess ups. Number 1, my first day of school gifts are not going to be here till 3:15 is what Amazon says. So they're going to be second day of school gifts. But I was like, you know what, if that's the only issue I have today, I'm golden. I don't want to say that too soon. Second thing, I took a picture of all my kids while they were playing with the first day of first grade sign. Yeah, it says 24, 25. And I didn't notice at all because I laminated this thinking, yeah, I'll just reuse it every year. And then one of the other teachers who I gave the sign to last year took her pictures and she realized it. So I'm just going to edit on all their pictures. Other than that, it's pretty smooth sailing. We've done a lot of just like basics today. Tomorrow they're going to get spots on their carpet, which will definitely be a lot better than today. Usually first day I try to get a feel of like who they gravitate to talk to a lot so I can put them with someone else tomorrow. I do have quite a few little chatterboxes, but it's the first day they're excited. Honestly, a lot of it is just talking to me. Like they're just very excited to tell me everything about their whole life. I did have one sweet friend who was a little bit sad earlier today, which happens even in first grade, it happens. But other than that, it's been really, really simple, really easy. When they get back from specials, we're going to do writing as the last thing of the day. I'm going to get their pictures one more time just for my director and my helper. So for each day, I have 2 jobs and I just rotate the photos. So I need to get their picture one more time. They absolutely adored these butterflies. They loved them. The things that I need to remember to do when they get back are talk about their book bins, talk about their bee binders, talk about their About Me bags that we're going to be doing. So you'll hear about those. And I thought there was something else. We're going to do writing from our phonics workbook. We'll teach them how to use their book bin, teach them about the bee binders. Oh, we're going to learn our wrap that we're going to do at the end of every day. But this year I'm going to do it. It's the choice wrap, if you remember. The OGs know. And also I need to figure out the whole backpack situation, guys, because I do not have enough backpack hooks for these kids. And so many of my children are bringing their lunch boxes, which is great, except I literally don't have a spot for them. The situation, it's kind of a lot. A few packages, so we're going to see what those are about. Oh, wait a second. The package is kind of coming open. I'm like double checking it's not a parent in my class. This is from Richard, so thank you so much. These are glue stick buddies. Right now we're using the big glue sticks, but once we make the transition to the small glue sticks, they are going to start with these, and then we'll keep the cap for every new one, and hopefully that'll help losing the caps. But like they're little cows and they have little ears, which actually makes it really easy to open the glue sticks too. And they're blue. I'm very excited about this. They're from Catherine. We've got Band-Aids, thank goodness, because we always need these. And then I have some games. This one is a part of speech flip for sentence building for the writing center, for the word work center. So I have a couple of these that I had put on my wish list that I'm really excited about to add to the word work center as an option. So thank you. These are colored pencils because I didn't get enough colored pencils this year from supplies. A 240 piece colored pencil set to stock the rest of the colored pencil bags. I just spent the $20 and got a bunch of colored pencils. All of your supplies are in book bins. We're not worried about a lot of the things that are in there right now. We're going to talk about them this week and next week. The only thing we're worried about right now is knowing our number. And today we're going to be using one thing out of there. It is our workbook that has a toucan. I want you to think of a name. Private think time. Who has a name idea? Coconut. That's actually a good name.
Dash.
Dash. Okay. In the trees.
Lemon.
Lemon the toucan. So when I tell you to get your coconut out of your book bin, you're going to grab this. Make sense? All right, I'm gonna tell you what your number is. You're gonna go and stand by your book bin. Can we all get our materials at the same time? No. So if someone is in their book bin getting what they need, you should be a good friend and wait. And gets pulled out a little bit, you get what you need and you push it back. Page. This is the title page. We don't need that. The very first page. This is what we're doing. When you're done, you leave it open. You leave it what?
Open.
Open. I can tell you're listening because you're tracking. Good job. You come over here to Miss Call. This is where you wait right here. If there's 2 people, we go 1, 2. What we do not do is we do not bring the line around the table. Okay? We don't go around the table. My line starts here and goes straight back. Boop, 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 a straight line. When you bring your workbook here, I'll check it. And what I'll do every day is I'll use a smelly marker and give you a little star. So after I check it, it's all done. So where do you think it goes? In your book bin. And when we put it back in our book bin, you want to make sure your number matches the book bin's number. So just double check, okay?
Okay.
So this one's yours. Step 1, okay? Step 2, when we're doing writing, that is the time when we need to be quiet. Here's how you can tell. On my board, I'll put a couple of things, a timer and a traffic light. Timer tells you how much time you have. So for this, we're gonna say we have 11 minutes. And the color for our stoplight is gonna be on red. So that means we're not talking during this. When we're done with this, I have a couple of other things to show you for you to take home, homework, and then we go home. So you have 11 minutes to work for Miss Call. Can you do it?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let me show you your book. Has a little 1. Do you see that? Right here, there's a little tiny 1. It shows you where to start. You start here. When you do your F, you need to hook, down, and then cross. Say it with me. Hook, down, cross. There's a little 1. It tells you where to start. Short line down, roll down. Say it. Short line down, roll down, roll around. These should be your best looking letters. Step 3 is you get your, when you're done, you put it in the, do your letters all the way across. So you gotta go behind them. Oh, I want you to practice your letters a little more over here too, okay? Put this in your book bin, okay? Can you open it for me? Your handwriting's great. Now put it in your book bin, okay? I'm gonna tell your kindergarten teacher, thank you. Put it in your book bin. Oh, we forgot some teeth. Your homework is an about me bag, but it's not about me, it's about you. So you, every single person in here is going to get a bag, a small bag that has enough room for small things. If I can find it. Let's see, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only bring 3 things. For example, a special picture, a toy, something you'd like to do, a piece of art you made, a wrapper from your favorite snack. You have to be gentle with these bags though. You'll have how many things inside?
3.
I do not want you to take this out of your backpack until Miss Call says. Do you remember how many students are in our class?
25.
Can we all go at the same time?
No.
We're gonna be sharing these all week. Some of you are gonna share tomorrow on Tuesday. Some of you are gonna share on Wednesday. Some of you are gonna share on Thursday, right? So this is your homework. I'm gonna give this to you. It's gonna go where papers go. Your papers are gonna go in your binder. I have your binders made for you. It has a number 1 on the side here. It has her name on the front. Everyone has a QR code. That's to access Clever at home. We haven't used Clever yet, but you know last year. A yellow folder where papers go. So when I give you papers every week, they're gonna go on this side. Your backpack comes to the carpet and you pack up on the carpet. You're gonna get your backpack and bring it to the carpet to pack up, okay?
We have to bring 3 different.
When you come in tomorrow, your B binder will go back in that cubby. So bring your binder back, yes? And then you're gonna have something to work on in the classroom. Do you remember we practiced highlighting our name? Don't forget to do that tomorrow morning. All right, one last thing on the last day of first grade. When it's my turn, your voices are? Make this one big so everybody can see, okay? Because every word is true. There are a few important things I'd like for you to know. All throughout the school year, our relationship will grow.
We survived the first day.
Did we survive? All in all, today was a really good day. I think probably one of the least stressful first days of school that I've had in a while. I feel like everything went really well. I do always have that sense of being rushed throughout the day because there's things you want to do, but then with the little ones, you have to explain how you do everything. So in my head, a lot of times I tend to feel a little bit more rushed going through things. And I also try to keep in mind, like, these kids do not just want to be sitting and listening all day long. So that's kind of like a tough line to walk on the first day of school, but I felt like I did a pretty good job of balancing it all. And again, like I say, first day truly is like me getting things out of the way that I need to get done, them meeting their classmates and feeling comfortable with them in our classroom and learning the very, very, very basics. And tomorrow we'll start adding in more work. Wednesday we'll start adding in more work, and it gets definitely a lot more rigorous. But first day, I love just taking it easy. Got to everything that we needed to do. Picking up the kids went fantastic. All the kids saw me. I knew all of them. I could call out their names, call them over to me. Reading first day jitters was great. It's always funny, their reaction at the end, because like one kid will get it, and then the other kids, it takes them a minute to process what happens. Jitter juice went great. I actually had one girl this year say that she didn't like it, and one little boy who cried and said it made him more nervous, which I've never had before. But actually our counselor was kind of walking through the hallways then, so she kind of took him and had a little talk with him and kind of supported him a little bit. I don't know why my doorbell keeps ringing. I don't even touch it. And then normally I get like a class picture on the first day, but I ended up just taking a picture of jitter juice for their parents. We talked about some flexible seating, which is when my principal walked in and he saw me like laying on a table. I wasn't all the way on the table, but I was kind of like bent over showing them the table, and he was like, "What are you doing?" Flexible seating, easy peasy talk, easy peasy. The only thing that I have on here I think that I wanted to do that I didn't do was sight word review, but that's okay. We can start it tomorrow. Things just take a little more time. I did introduce Rhyme Magic today, and we just talked about the vowels. Tomorrow we'll talk about the superhero vowels, which I can see some of them. We're already looking at the posters over there. We read butterflies on the first day of school, and I kind of go slow with the first read aloud, and then the rest of the read alouds on the first day, I don't make them super in-depth read alouds because again, the kids don't want to be sitting for 1,000 hours on the carpet. Making the little butterfly puppets, I think I told you guys that, and then they were just doing playstations around the room. I could have been having them do something different, but I just want them to talk and get to know their friends. There's even a couple of kids who I've been like walking around and like, "Oh, why don't you try playing with this friend? Like, we need to get over that. We need to get comfortable." Very, very briefly, we went over playground rules. All of first grade went outside, practiced where to line up, where to put our lunch boxes, had them go play. We practiced lining up. We came inside. I am doing an ordered line for lunch this year. I've never done that in the past, but I'm just deciding this year, whenever we go to lunch, we're going to have a number order. Not every time we line up, but when we go to lunch, we're doing in order because we have assigned tables for the students. So like the first 5 kids in the alphabet sit at the first table. So we're just going in order. After lunch, we would go to recess. Oh, actually, after we practiced on the playground, we came inside and I did a super quick lunch friend versus lunch monster. And another thing I kind of do to make my life easier the first week of school is I don't make 1,000 anchor charts. We literally did a sort on the projector and it worked fine. So before lunch tomorrow, I'll just review the positives. I don't need a whole anchor chart for certain things, you know? You can just keep it simple. Do a sort. You could do a sort on PowerPoint. I just did it on the document camera. Lunch, which our lunch was actually catered today by a local company, so that was awesome. After lunch, I usually do heggerty. We did some math. I practiced some general routines in math, but this was nothing what our math block was really going to look like. I just wanted to get them thinking, practice some of our callbacks and how we would be working. Tomorrow we'll work on math with my name. Tomorrow we're gonna do that activity that I previewed for them today. And then for writing, I didn't have a million hours to do something for writing because I like to do a book at the end of the day, and I also have to explain to them their homework, which is the About Me bags, and I also have to explain to them their bee binders and what to do tomorrow morning. So we really only had time for one short activity, so we did a handwriting page out of our phonics workbook. As an extra activity, I do have all their names typed up here to trace and write and then trace letters, but only a couple of mine got to it and none of them finished it because I only gave them like 11 minutes to work. So we did an 11 minutes of writing where where it's pretty much the only time of the day where I tell them you have to be quiet. You have to be quiet during writing. Tomorrow during writing, I'll be sure to give them their gift. So that was day 1. Day 2 looks very different. It looks very different. I felt so loved for my parents, starting at home visits, meet the teacher, even kids were walking in today and like just they were so excited to see me. My parents actually got me some really, really, really sweet gifts. So I feel very loved. I feel very supported, which is always a good feeling because I know what it's like to not have that. Try one of these cookies. Should we try it together? I think we're gonna go with the this one. This one looks good. Delicious. One of my girls came back and told you about these. So I've already been snacking. Also had goldfish. So hungry at the end of the day. I got flowers. I got a plant. I got a little goodie bag that had like gift cards and a little bracelet. I got a little lanyard chapstick thing. So loved, and I'm so grateful. So tomorrow's gonna be a wonderful day. Hope you'll be there with us. Like this video, subscribe and join the family down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm like, what am I doing?